Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Emerson ER-7000. This is an AM/FM portable radio. Rock on. You can find this selling in Walmart for $12.88. If you're a person that shops online at walmart.com, check out my affiliate link down below and support the channel. Pick yourself up one of these little bad boys. We're going to go over this. Now, this comes to me referred by a viewer. He said, check out the Emerson ER-7000. It's a great radio. And, well, it's not the best, but it's kind of an interesting thing. So let's check it out. Here's the box. Took everything out, but we'll go over it. Got some bullet points on the side. Not sure what's on this side. Picture going, heck yeah. He's got his thumbs up. See that? Little psychological thing going, yeah. Rock on. He's outdoors too. And the back here, they got a little blurb, which I thought was kind of fun to read. The ER-7000 is the ultimate portable AM/FM radio! Exclamation mark. You can listen to your favorite stations anytime with a headphone port. Okay. Built-in speaker and volume control. Gotta have those things. A removable belt clip makes it easy to take this radio on the go. And the power of 2 AA batteries means you can enjoy hours of listening. Get yours today and never miss a beat. Fun stuff, man. I had to read it. Okay, there you go. There's the specs. And there's a little miniature writing. Okay, cool. So I'll show you what came in there. Yeah, for $12.88, don't expect a whole lot of radio, okay? Here it is, the ER-7000. I love that model number. Just, I always add like thousands to things, like, you know, Max Blender 5,000. So I think it's kind of funny they said ER-7000. Got a good chuckle out of that. Yes, I laugh at my own jokes, and I think they're good. All right, we got more here. We got a warranty. Wow. They took the time and printed out this huge paperwork. What the? Emerson Limited? What are you thinking? 90 days probably? Seems to be the thing. I can't even see it there. Where is it? Date of purchase. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, if you see it, great. Yeah. Not seeing a whole lot, but that's your warranties. Whoopee. Okay. We have a, I don't know, user manual. I didn't even open this up, so I have no idea what we're going to see here. Let's check it out. All right, maybe you got to open up more. Oh, it's one of those roadmap ones. I hate these kind. There you go, FCC statement right away. Wow. Power control features, gives you a little bit of pause, read. Okay, cool. FCC notice again. Support, if you don't know what's going on, how to use your radio. Holy cow. There's troubleshooting. No sound, increase the volume. I love it. Operating device. Okay, pretty basic. And that's about it. There's safety instructions, but I don't think you guys really need that. There might be more here. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, there is. Device specifications. There's your frequency. Connecting power. Ooh, 2 AA batteries. Don't mix them. We know that. And then connecting headphones. Okay, cool. So we're done. That's pretty lame. Manual, but let's look at the radio. Dimensions. 2.5 inches wide. 4 inches high. A depth of 1 1/8 inch. 1 1/8 of an inch. So, yeah, I got this little tiny little belt clip. I think it's removable, too. Must have to lift up something. I don't know. But there you go. It's pretty compact. It's one thing I like about it. It's got rounded corners. That is a hit. Liking that. Not bad. Let's do another quick size comparison. I got some, culprits to keep around. CC pocket. Ooh, it's about the same size. Nice. That's kind of a cool little demo there. Rock on. Okay, so then we got that. We got CC Skywaves, a little bigger radio. Skywave 2. This is AM/FM weather air shortwave improved. So there you go. Get an idea. Okay, great. The thing is, they all run on AA batteries, too. So that's fantastic. We don't have those radios, of course. I have the deck of cards. Iron Man, yeah. He's the man with the master plan. He thinks he likes Emerson's, but he'll have to think again. He's Iron Man. Yeah, no, yeah, he's thinking. Do I like Emerson? Watch it, find out. I don't know. It's an okay radio, sort of. So we're gonna zoom it down a little bit, do features real quick. We'll do a little audio demo, and then we'll go into some band scans. Maybe we'll see how that works out. So as I was talking about, it's got rounded plastic, so that's nice, but it is cheap. You know, it's not high quality at all. You can just tell it's kind of warpy on the speaker grill there. Yeah, nothing I would write home about here. So yeah, going to the front of the radio, we have our dial, not very accurate. FM, AM, little white indicator there. Power LED turns red, of course, when you turn on the radio. Down here, we have a rather tinny speaker, 1.5 inch. It's one of those like plastic ones, Mylar, whatever you want to call it. So there you go. Again, $12.88. You know, I want to say that, hey, who cares? It's only $12, but man, there's some good radios for $12 you can buy, like on Amazon, like the XHDATA D-219 rings a bell. It's not as compact as this though, but it's an awesome radio. And then of course you got your Prunus J-166, which is a bigger radio, runs on 2 AA batteries, but has a way better speaker and better reception. So we'll get to that. So this is yeah, I'm gonna knock this radio because there's better options. But anyway, let's keep going. Tuning control, volume control on the side there. Top of the radio, we have our antenna. So pull it out and it fits on the frame here. This is fully extended. I thought for sure with this big end on it, it would be like much longer, but nope, 6.5 inches. That's pretty wimp. We got a switch here for turning the radio on, and it goes to FM or AM band, whichever one you choose. I find this fiddly. I don't quite like it. Over here, we've got our headphone jack. Headphone experience, not the greatest. It has moderate low-level hiss. It's FM mono, no stereo. Didn't expect to have stereo, but I thought I'd just tell you. When you're on FM band, expect weak or no lows, moderate mids, and strong highs. So very tinny sounding on headphones. Of course, headphones can be subjective, but most of the time, you're probably going to notice the same thing. On AM, though, a whole different story. It's nice to listen to on headphones. It has a low neutral tone, which is great for talking sports. I did enjoy using headphones on the AM band. So if you're living near a city where there's a lot of stations and you listen to AM, using headphones is the key with this radio. Back, we have that removable belt clip and some information on the sticker there. Little tiny printing. Whoa, there's a new word. Printing. ER-7000, Rockin. Our battery compartment, open that up, and we got 2 AA batteries, not included. But this comes off, so that's great. You can lose that. Okay, but it does go in there pretty tight. All right. And it's got a nice flat bottom, so that is cool. It stands. Like a radio that stands on its own. So that's a bonus, yeah. Liking that. So, yeah, since there's not much options out there at Walmart, I think this is the only radio I saw there. Yeah, $12.88 gets you something. So let's go ahead and talk about FM reception, then we'll turn this thing on. So FM reception report. I always like to take my radios and test them, and you kind of compare them with each other. And I have a 5-tier method: fair, okay, very good. So fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. I'll get it right. And it's usually during the day I do the test upstairs by a window. I'm inside the house though, and I tune through the entire dial, and I mark down every station I can find, making sure there's no e-skipping going on. This radio here found 40 stations, which isn't that great. It's an okay rating, so 2-star. And then, of course, selectivity was 2-star. Selectivity on this radio is not fantastic at all. It latches on strong stations and stays there. So if you have a strong station, it may take up 1/8 of your dial. So expect that to happen with strong stations. If you have a bunch of strong stations, then it might be more selective. But with 1 or 2 strong stations here and there, it's not that selective for me. So it gets an okay, so it's 2-star rating overall. Sensitivity and selectivity, not the best. Old school analog radios beat it. They typically get an okay to good rating. So let's go turn it on here what it sounds like. So turn it on here, FM. I got a C-Crane transmitter here. Go ahead and tune to 97.7. This is tuned to 97.7. Got a little MP3 player hooked up to the transmitter. Turn it on. There we go. It's transmitting to the radio. Whoops. Tuning instead of the volume. Okay, cool. So you get an idea for the audio demo. Pretty cool. You got to see that. Let me just turn that off. And let's do some band scans. Yeah, rock on. So we're going to go to the bottom of the FM band. And this thing does not pick up any stations down here in my subfloor basement. This gets the color corrections right. There you go. Yeah, so I got to hook up a little wire. It's a little 12-foot wire. You can pick these up on Amazon. You can get the real antenna for like, I don't know, $12.99, Kato T1. If I remember, I'll put a link. If not, just search Kato T1, and you should be able to find one out there. If you want to use a wire with your little radio, which, pretty much go outside if you have to, if you want better reception. But here we go. We're just going to hook up this little wire close to my window blinds. Stays inside the house, which is nice. So we're going to turn this up, and we'll hear what we can hear on the FM band tonight. Now, I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA, and the current time is 11:47 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, there you go. Let's get this up. I've already got fingerprints on it. All right. Now, it's a DSP, digital signal processor, so you're going to have little steps. And, of course, you have to go back and forth to find fainter stations, because I remember I told you it latches onto stronger stations. Yeah, that's your loss of selectivity, unfortunately.
So it's long, cold days and cool nights, and thank goodness God gave me even though I cry a lot, a strength of personality to get through these.
Fine and so, I hope.
Yeah, I need you more. People are listening to this podcast, listen to Africa Daily, us two talking about this. Tell it to my heart. Tell me how far I can go.
93.9 Light FM supports black-owned businesses across Chicagoland. With our brilliantly black online portal, we're featuring various black-owned businesses.
Where's the music? I'm on a rock.
Your sickness starts affecting your energy level.
New card you love today. 95955 312 809 312
is Wednesday from 1 to 6 at the South Beloit Fire Station. All you have to do is stop by and make your donation. It only takes...
That sounds good. The highs sound really good. Classical. Not a lot of bass. Sounds good on this radio. And most radios.
For deals on Master Force. Available at Barnes. Start it.
.com.
It's been months since you thought about your furnace. That's a good thing. But the change of season means it's time.
That's right, yeah. So they never recovered 100
Grams can you take daily to treat migraine? Love it, because when it comes to amazing gaming, we're a...
There will be joy in the morning. No, baby.
Please know that pride went into all the incredible design details and craftsmanship.
To schedule your free estimate, please contact
23 skis, bindings, and clothing 30 to 60% off. Viking Ski Shop in Logan Square on Fullerton in Chicago and in Barrington at Route 14 and 59.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like...
Przeciwko ajatollahom, bo chcą więcej swobody takim...
I'm going to turn that down. Okay, cool. So that was the FM band. It does pretty good with the wire attached. Without the wire, man, you ain't getting nothing. Like, watch this. I'll extend this antenna. Do it downstairs here.
Również robi swoje, więc ja bym się...
There's on sale now.
To its ingredients. People with a weak...
It's actually doing pretty good. That's a surprise. Wasn't earlier. Something improved.
This gift certificate. And no quantity limits. The more you buy...
So you can still pick up stations with the little onboard.
Without them knowing it, and I kept doing it until
missed quite a few
my
there.
daughter got married.
Okay, you get the idea. So we'll go to the bottom of the band. We'll go to the AM. All right, cool. So, this thing's super. You're not gonna break the antenna by doing that. This thing's like, it's pretty well made actually. Nice. All right, so we're going to the AM band. AM band's a different story. During the day, it's great for locals. It's okay on semi-locals. Band doesn't require patience to get that semi-local to come in, especially if it's between two strong stations. It jumps. It does the same thing in the evening too. It goes one to the other. Like right now, we'll probably just get 560. That's surprising. This is 540 WAK Jackson, Wisconsin.
I want to point out about the hypocrisy of the left with.
So here's 560 WIND Chicago, to the southeast.
They're not teachers, but parents and stuff like that at board meetings, and I want to know how many are on the watch list for these people who are calling.
A lot of steps with the same frequency, as you can tell. They could jump to 620.
Through your attempts to get pregnant, through your attempts to
WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
wrangle an 18-year-old, is this a relatively new...
Impact on the mental and physical health, productivity, and income of older employees. According to the AJC, to combat these events, employers should
I think this is 640. WMFN. Petone, Illinois. It's a little power at night.
Gnarly, ugly, scary. I wish you were here so Rachel and I could hug you and let you see that we love you, care about you, that we really don't control much of anything. Okay? All of those questions you riddled up.
Maybe this is 620 here.
Mom, I'm being a terrible this, I'm not good enough that.
Okay.
Okay.
Country and coding only from America's country station, WSM Radio. It's Scott Antique Market's going on this weekend.
This is a good night. This radio's rocking now on AM. Okay, cool. I was knocking it earlier, but Nashville, Tennessee, 650 WSM, 434 miles to the south. I couldn't get it last night.
For details, directions, and discounts, go online to scottantiquemarket.com. Remember, this weekend, it's huge.
Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
Expand your tool set with professional power tools from Menards.
Here's 670, the score at WCR Chicago.
And cordless power tools. Whether you're at home or on the job site, tackle any building project with Metabo. Power tools make great gifts. Grab or visit allaboutaccess.com and you can tell them that Lou sent you.
It's 9 o'clock at night, and people all over Illinois.
So yeah, it jumps from 670 right to 720. There really is no in between there, unfortunately. 720 WGN Chicago.
Making sure
another strong station.
Cared for. But for 45,000 child care and home care workers across our state, the clock never stop.
May 21, you know, baby.
Okay, I think that's 740 Zoomer Radio, CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. Nice.
Candles, and more than 2 of every 5.
And then we're going to jump right from that to 780. Now you can go back and forth and try to fish out the other stations, but I'm not going to with the sake of this video. But you get an idea. 780 WBBM, Chicago. Old time radio, Monday through Friday, which is nice. Well, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Inbound as you pass that wind truck mural near North Avenue, it's fine. So far, so good on the Eisenhower. Stevenson, still some problems at First Avenue. Car off into the right ditch on the First Avenue.
It's taken up like multiple steps.
And the west.
Mugs and a whole lot more. We also have Ground Zero collectibles along with a limited edition of items like a Clyde Lewis canvas portrait, a Ground Zero.
We jumped right to 840, WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky.
For publications such as Ron Patton's book about mind control, of the official magazine Ground Zero while it was in print.
Healthy life. Investors, tycoons, and business leaders, this message is for you. NetworthRadio.com brings you the best in financial news, including this week's headlines, investment strategy warnings, and opportunities that you just can't get anywhere else. I'm Spencer McGowan, your host, NetworthRadio.com. Join us Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. right here on WBAP.
Stacking Benjamins
cool.
with Joe and his good friend OG not only has great financial insight.
I don't understand that, because there's definitely a WHAS there, and now it's 820 WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas. This is a cool grab, even though it was weird on the dial. That happens with these cheaper DSP radios where you'll know you're ahead and all of a sudden it'll tune back even though you're tuning forward. Yeah, this is Dallas Fort Worth for me from Chicago. That's quite the distance, and the exact distance is 810 miles, so very cool.
De la fonction publique ont progressé au cours des dernières heures. Québec affirme avoir présenté une offre.
And now it jumped right to 860 CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Autonome de l'enseignement qui continue d'étudier son contenu. Le premier ministre François Legault soutient que son gouvernement a majorité. Senate committee. If you just look post October 7th, and well, I thought the threat was elevated before October 7th, but post October 7th, you've seen a veritable rogues gallery of foreign territory calling for attacks against us.
So this is nice. This is 880 WCBS, New York, 750 miles to the northeast. So, you know, you can expect to pick up the big channels, the big power stations out there. Not bad for $12. And I'm starting to appreciate this. I had a hard time with it a couple nights before, but hey, this is great.
Complètement inacceptable qu'on vive ces situations-là dans nos urgences au Québec. C'est ce qu'a déclaré le ministre de la Santé à propos de ces 2 décès survenus mercredi dernier et l'autre on Monday.
What's even better is that I learned that my supervisor is a wonderful Christian woman. I feel as though I'm landing where Jesus wants me to be. Thank you for your prayers, and for me as a caller, I am just so grateful to have you. I love that. I mean, God hears prayers, doesn't he? This miracle moment was brought to you by you.
Jump right to 930. I was like, where am I? It's a local relevant radio station in Chicago, or near Chicago.
Or on the Relevant Radio app.
There you go.
Call 1-877-291-0123. 1-877-291.
WKBM, I believe, 930. Okay.
Programming sponsored by Lord for over 500 years. The church honored spiritual. This treasured way of personal prayer with God is now available to you for free. Order your free training kit at
Sister Station 950. Relevant Radio, Chicago. Even though I went forward, it went back. This is 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin. Nice. We're almost done. Get an idea. So it does stay strong to the top of the band during the day and evening. So for those who want to know, because sometimes these inexpensive radios, they just die off, but this one doesn't. So you need a lot of volume. Volume's full right now.
Respondents agreed the culture around sexual misconduct has improved since they joined the military. But he said the military...
I took a while to get there. Let it ride! It took a while to get there, but here we are with the excitement.
Struggling with math, reading, and science, much more than they used to. A new global ranking.
Stats is added to complement their already impressive collection of suits and sports coats. Jack Victor, Hugo.
College sports violates Title IX, which prohibits gender discrimination.
Divide. Right now, you can save $200 on an
And private spaces.
Biden administration wants to add.
Comes president in 2000 period.
Go right to the top of the dial now.
For design.
Expect to have a lot of patience trying to pick up stations through here.
You reportedly fired several flares into the neighborhood. Hollywood actors have formally ratified the agreement with producers that four-month-long strike. Lakers shoplift.
The 62-year-old suspect is...
Shoplift.
The 62-year-old... After loading up her cart with more than $700 worth of items, Dash...
I think that's 1610 CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. And top of the band here. Just picking up 1700 KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west. You can barely hear them. Takes a little patience to tune them in. Okay, cool. Well, we're done. You get an idea. This thing's not too bad in the evening on AM. All right, cool. So there it is, the Emerson ER-7000. Final thoughts and overall opinions. What do I like about it? Well, I like the low cost. I like the compact size, the rounded corners. That is nice. It is compact. Okay, you saw it next to the CC Pocket. Not bad at all. And it's AA powered, so it makes up a good backup emergency type radio to have in a drawer. Where you can kick around and you're not worried about messing it up. There you go. I mean, this is not bad. It actually, the size is really helping it here because for the money, I told you that the Prunus J-166 and the XHDATA D-219 are much superior because they have longer antennas, number one. I think they have 20-inch plus antennas. Absolutely amazing. They have, they won't have shortwave too, so that's another extra little bonus, and it's cheaper. So, and they run on AA batteries as well. That's what I want. That's what I'd pick first as a XHDATA D-219 is the first choice. Second choice would be the 166. Now, if you want audio and AM/FM only, you want the 166. But the overall is the D-219 from XHDATA. This Emerson ER-7000. It's more of a mass production type item where it's going to be good for those walking around Walmart just want a backup radio. It's not a bad deal for $12.88. It's just not the best deal. Okay, so keep that in mind. What I would want on this is a longer FM antenna because I totally could use it. I know it can fit it in there. It should be able to, right? And of course, better selectivity. You heard the selectivity is just not great on here. I kept getting stations past where I tuned, which is just not fun for the separate radio. But there you go. That's my impressions. Should you run out and buy one? No, do not run out and buy one. Run out and get a 219 first. I'll have links below to that radio and the review up in the iCard section. Definitely, that's the one you want. Or the Prunus J-166, another awesome radio. And this is a choice if you can't get those, and you don't want to shop online, you want to just walk in your local Walmart, you're not going to get a bad deal on this. It's just not the best deal. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more about Emerson, if I can find more of these are pretty rare birds. Subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future reviews and comparisons. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the ER-7000. Am I being too harsh on it? Am I giving it a chance? What do you think? Alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.